Hello all, this is YouTube, Rumble, TikTok film update for July 5th, 2023. Let's see here. I'm not gonna say Happy July 4th simply because I don't celebrate July 4th because Guy Fawkes Day is a higher priority for me. Guy Fawkes Day is a concrete holiday celebrated by all Europeans and a true act of disconnecting a corrupt government from the taxpayer, which is obviously what the majority of the idiot, gullible, quote unquote, Americans don't know how to do because they're too loyal to the country that's corrupt. Uh, let's see, where do I begin? The country now condones pedophilia. Bud Light condones pedophilia. There are idiots out there who are still willing to buy it, which means they're condoning to fund the pedophilia. And the liberals are throwing fits because the Supreme Court isn't giving them what they want. Big fucking deal. Let's see here. Biden's still acting like he doesn't know where he is until he put a 9-year-old in the middle of the room with him. Ted Cruz is still sitting there acting prim and proper, acting like he's for the people when he really isn't. Lindsey Graham is celebrating with that fuck from the Ukraine, Zelensky, over bombing Putin. You check out the unedited version. Mr. Lindsey Graham is celebrating the act of destruction. He also still celebrates the act of all the illegal fucks coming from the southern border. And the media is still glorifying their lies to the public. If that doesn't sound sarcastic, I don't know what is. I have been going to Alex Jones for the past week. I advocate the guy. I admire the guy. Although I will say that I don't admire his approach. Uh, it is not. It's not. It isn't going to eliminate the problem. Let's just put it that way. You can pray all you want. I'm not an atheist. I'm a devout Catholic, but I'm smart enough and educated to know that just praying and saying the words is not enough. You got to put the words to action. Yes, we are all in a spiritual warfare with the government. Yeah, I am in agreement with him. But quoting the Bible and not putting it to action is boring. Why do I admire Guy Fawkes? Because he's a typical Italian, honest, and charismatic, and they take care of business. And I say typical with affection. He went over to London when it was corrupt and he blew the whole place up. Do you actually think the government is going to listen to people who quote the Bible when the government is made up of nothing but atheists? I admire Alex Jones for what he does, and I commend him for what he does. But I'm sorry, Alex Jones, you're getting the wrong approach. You eliminate the enemy. You don't do public preaching about the Bible and having your assistants and staff who you work for preach about the Bible too. Preaching about it is different than doing. You're boring me. And that's 3 seconds worth of sarcastic silence is me telling you I'm bored with it. Okay? It is boring to me. When you're getting into a Bible thumping, theatrical speech, saying is not doing. Not doing is part of the problem. You can do all your demonstrating all you want. When they got the cockroaches coming out, you get the raid out. If the cockroaches come at you, we're gonna put you in prison. No, you fucking won't. Touch me and I'll break your arm. I don't want to, but I'll do it. Because if any of you watch V for Vendetta, there are several moments in the movie that have a point. Okay? The one, violence can be used for good. Two, people should not be scared of the governments. Governments should be scared of people. Okay? That is a true statement, but unfortunately you got 75% of the country who's too fucking loyal to a corrupt country, which means, why should I take any idiot seriously when they are offended over me being anti-American? I'm not anti-humanity. I'm anti-American, anti-corruption. The other is where Evie asks him, do you think that blowing up the parliament is going to make things for the better? And he says, and I quote, there is no certainty. The thing is, the government is given a symbol of power by the people, such as now here is the part I am emphasizing. One of the Reasons why Guy Fawkes Day exists, such as the act of the people destroying it. I'm emphasizing. A symbol is given to the government by the people it represents, such as the act by the people of destroying it. Guy Fawkes Day. Boom! You destroy the government, you destroy the problem. I'm not advocating and encouraging act of domestic terrorism. I'm encouraging the act of eliminating the problem. The government can send out its 50,000 ants and cockroaches, including the people who act like they're being the fake sacrificial lamb to gain their huge fake egos gratified. But I guarantee you, for every 50,000 to 150,000 to 300,000 that the government wastes, there should be 15 million people who should be angry enough to destroy and eliminate the problem that's creating it. I'm not encouraging the act of destruction and the act of war. I am encouraging the act of eliminating the problem. If all the people who are offended by this film and others before and now and after, you should be angry and offended by the problems you have been creating. To the people who are not offended by all these updates, you should be creating the solution for the problem instead of listening to the people who are bitching about the problem that they have created. Now, I'm not saying the act of condemnation. I'm saying it in the act of encouraging. I'm not saying beat the crap out of everyone. I'm saying eliminate the Antifa, Black Lives Matter, eliminate the government, create another Guy Fawkes Day, eliminate the media. One of the reasons why I am an advocate of throwing the Constitution out the window. Communism, in the right way, if done the right way, can be used for good. You throw the Constitution out the window, you get a good progressive leader. No one has the right to the 25th, and no one has the right to the Fifth Amendment, because every jackass doing a crime does not have the right to have a lawyer. And no jackass has the right to eliminate you, because if you're a progressive leader, bingo, you're in for the next 50 years to create a solution. I will talk to you guys later.